I'm showing you now is my memory of how washing was done when I was a boy. This is what we're all familiar with, and it just goes in, you press a button, and it comes out, and you put it in a tumbler dryer, and it's finished. When my mother used to do washing, it was a 3 or 4 stage process. You had a huge round tub with a gas ring underneath. If there were patches of real dirt, you rubbed them against this. Anybody here who's super fit will have a washboard stomach. This is what a washboard actually is. The soap came in a block like this, and you scraped it off with a knife to do what a washing machine now does.
I've seen that.
Which has got a blade. You use this thing.
Did you ever do it, sir?
Pardon?
Did you ever do it?
Yes. To get to this stage would normally be until the midday meal. So it would be 3 hours.
3 hours?
Then what you had to do, you'd to take the sheets, shirts and everything else, and put them into this. It's called a mangle. Nowadays, we only ever refer to somebody as being mangled if they're crushed up.
Yeah.
Right? This, then, is the world of domestic slavery, of the slavery of women to the home.
There's a flame underneath it.
There is actually a flame under. There is a flame under there. If you want to do it, Jenny, use the other one. Use the other thing there, and then there's less risk of splashing. That is nearly boiling. So please, everybody, do be careful.
Away from the boiling water, people.
Yes. What is it really that's freed women?
Technology.
And money. And capitalism. They now don't have to work at home, so what do they go and do?
Work at work.
They work at work. Now, is actually that all that much of an advantage?
No. Yeah.
What are the... OK,
they're
Colin,
getting paid.
hush, you're a man. You've got no right to comment on this one. Can I just ask the women here, who would prefer for it to be possible to stay at home and look after the children? And who is determined...
Would you not stay at home with those kids?
What? Oh,
No.
I'm more of a working kind of person.
Danielle.
Me personally, you can't depend on men. So, say your husband leaves you, your income has gone. You know what they're like as well. And then what future is that for your kids anyway?
If you think of what nearly all employment used to be until the beginning of the 20th century, what sort of work was it for most people?
Like hard work.
Hard work.
Yeah, it's more manual labour and like
it was more
working in the mines and in the factories and all that bollock.
Yeah, that's right. And then what happens to work? How does it change?
Gets more like offices and stuff.
There are machines that mean you don't need
the workers.
muscle. In other words, for women to be able to do what Danielle was saying, you need a world in which employment has changed pretty well completely. And nowadays, who is likely not to find work?
The woman.
No, the man.
Men.
What I've been trying to do is to explain again how that first world that I described of the Anglo-Saxons, of the gang, of the subordination of women, has changed into the world that we're in now, in which I can say with an absolutely clear conscience, you are nearly all equally misbehaved. And that's the end of the lesson. Thanks very much.